Hello, beautiful people, and welcome. So, today we're looking into what the person on your mind is daydreaming about you, and we'll be getting tarot, oracle cards, as well as channeled messages as usual. Personal readings are open again, and you can find all the information for that in the description box below. With that said, I am sending you lots of love, and I'll let you choose which pile calls to you the most, and I'll see you soon. Hello, my beautiful pile ones, and welcome. So today we're doing something a little bit more on the lighthearted side, and we're looking into, at least I assume it's going to be more lighthearted, but you never know with readings. But we're looking into what the person on your mind is daydreaming about you and this connection. We'll start with these oracle cards, but then we'll clarify with some tarot, some more oracles maybe, and channeled messages. So let's look at your cards. We have the waning crescent. We have number 3, be fearless, and we have nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Now, don't be panicked. I feel like, first of all, I'll say that I feel like this is a connection that is in the dark right now. So I would take this as either a no contact energy or some kind of conflict, some kind of separation, some kind of physical distance, or not seeing each other, something of that sort. This may have been a very intense connection. It may have highlighted a lot of their fears to this person, and the first thing that's coming through for me is this person is daydreaming about their fears, about their anxieties not being real. I see them in this process of really healing and building up the courage to go after the things that they want to be brave enough to claim the things that they want. They might be carrying a lot of trauma from their past, way beyond this connection itself, like further back from their past. And they may have this habit of just putting out self-fulfilling prophecies where they just tell themselves something's not going to work out and it doesn't end up working out. And this connection may have been something that they either self-sabotaged or it was too triggering for them to stay in the connection any longer for the time being. But when it comes to what they're daydreaming about you, they're daydreaming about this connection being in the light again, and they're daydreaming about being in the light with you. There's a lot of transformational energy, and I'm hearing like a moth to a flame. This person is really, really, really wanting more light in this connection and in their life. And I think you are a source of light to this person as well. But it's like something is not entirely aligned yet. I'm really drawn to this part of this image, where there is this light here and this light going that way. But they don't seem to like just be aligned. And I take that as both of you kind of shining in your own way, in your own environment right now, but it feels like in the practical sense, you may not be fully there yet, or fully working together in terms of currently building something together right now or investing in something together right now, like a solid relationship. It feels like it's a little bit more up in the air, a little bit more in the dark. And the first thing this person is daydreaming about is moving out of this energy of this, I'm hearing dark night of the soul, but of course take that as it resonates. That won't be the case for everyone. This is a very powerful connection. it's very intense, and I feel that this person may not have been prepared for it, or they may not have known what to do with it really, or like how to handle these energies. I highly doubt that they may have felt this way about anyone else or anything else before. And that may have been what triggered a lot of fears, a lot of anxieties in them around this connection, around how they show up in this connection, around the future of this connection. While I was shuffling your cards, I also saw the number 3 in my mind's eye before this card came out. So the number 3 could be significant. For some of you, this might be like the 3rd phase of this connection. Maybe you met, separation, you met again, separation, and now you're moving into another meeting. Doesn't have to be the case for everyone, of course, but the number 3 could be significant in some way. I actually just want to get into your tarot already. And I'm seeing a garden in my mind's eye. So I do feel that this person daydreams about building something with you, building a future with you, or having you as part of their future in a stable way. But they might be almost too afraid to dream about these things because they might be afraid of wishful thinking and hoping for these things and it never really working out and them just disappointing themselves. I see them as trying to be very realistic about things. Or for some of you, I feel like what this person might describe as rational or realistic is actually a little bit more on the pessimistic side. But we'll see. I think thoughts of you distract this person a lot from their current environment as well. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. There is that building something together, planting seeds together. For some of you, this person might be hoping for a family with you or hoping to settle down with you in some way, but realistically, they might feel that they're just not there yet to pursue this. I just saw the Fool in reverse. I don't know if you saw it too. I don't know if this is actually on camera right now. But again, that for me speaks about this person's feeling of like lack of courage to do something here right now. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands. It's definitely not a lack of desire if this person isn't taking initiative towards you, if they're not saying much, if you're in no contact. It's definitely not because they don't want you in their life. It's definitely not because they don't see you. Your presence is very healing to this person. And in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like cuddling. This person admires you so much, values you so much. They're really, really, really fond of you. We have Strength in reverse, but they're scared. They might almost feel a little bit childish around you right now, or maybe the last time you interacted, they may have felt a little bit childish on the inside. Especially if you took this situation with a lot more grace than they did. We have the Fool in reverse coming out as well. I'll only take the top one, and we'll show, oh, well, I accidentally dropped all of them back in the deck, so I'm just gonna take that as a sign that it was just a Fool that wanted to come out for now, and we'll see if the Chariot comes out as well. But Cancer energy could still be significant. We have Leo, we have Aries. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles? Why is the Ace of Pentacles in this reading, please, universe? What does this person daydream about? My beautiful pile ones. And the thing is, I don't think this is someone who's usually afraid of things. This might be someone who takes a lot of chances or a lot of risks, or like, I don't know, travels a lot, moves around a lot. Because with this Knight of Wands energy, I see them taking action or being in this energy of getting things done or working on their career or building, I'm hearing their resume, building, like working on their hobbies or working on becoming a better person, whatever that might mean to them. And I think you've really inspired them to do this as well. But it feels like when it comes to this situation, they're just afraid. Their inner child might have really come out around you as well, or they may have felt their inner child very like actively, very dominantly, and that may have made them recognize past wounds that they may have been carrying, maybe from their family life growing up. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is how they see you. And the words on this card say loyal, charming, wise, loving, loyal, charming. They see you as someone really dependable, someone who's very, very graceful. That is coming out very strongly for me. Someone very elegant, regardless of how you see yourself. This person sees you as someone very generous, very giving, very grounded, very beautiful, inside and outside. Oh my God. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This person is very soft for you. I have to say that first and really highlight that. They are very, very soft for you. They may not be very soft on the inside, but they are absolute mush for you. Look at this. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think they might feel inadequate to go after what they want. And going back to the main subject of what this reading was supposed to be, their daydreams, I think, involve a lot of them being on your level and them getting to hold you and them getting to be around you, them getting to see you again or to connect with you in the way that they want to. I'm hearing my hands are tied. They might feel that their hands are tied right now, or there might be like a practical issue that they can't overcome. They might feel very called to, we have the Empress, by the way. Grace. See? And I forgot what I was saying before that. So Okay, let's see. Can we clarify strength? Okay, I saw the Two of Swords in reverse and then it went back into the deck. This person might be very hesitant to approach you because I do feel there is a level of intimidation. I see them feeling incredibly comfortable around you and incredibly safe, but at the same time possibly very triggered as well. You have a very powerful presence. You have a very, very powerful presence. And this person feels that to their core. And I think it's thrilling, but also terrifying. And it makes them feel very safe and protected. But it might also remind them that they feel that they can't give the same energy back to you. We have the King of Swords in reverse. I do feel this might be someone with a lot of negative self-talk. They may not show this a lot on the outside, but I think for some of you, you may have gotten a glimpse of this energy that this person carries. Their daydreams about you are just very soft. They have to do with healing and healing together and being there for you and protecting you and keeping you safe. Not in a possessive way. I'm not getting a possessive energy from this person at all. It just feels like they want to be around you. And make sure, like, nothing hurts you. I'm hearing nothing's gonna hurt you, baby. It's a song. I will link it down below if you want to see. We have the King of Wands in reverse coming out as well. There is a lot of fear, a lot of kind of self-inflicted fear as well. So you might not see the same barriers that this person does. You might feel that they've created these barriers. And I'm really drawn to how we have 3 kings. And for me, 4 kings make the Emperor. And it feels like with the Empress being present here, it's like they're actually getting there, but they may not recognize their progress yet. I cut the deck and we have the Sun in reverse. So their inner child, there might be inner child healing going on right now in them and in you as well. And bottom deck energy was the Tower. And this for me is a very positive tower because this tower is this person breaking out of their thoughts. Oh my God, right behind it we have the Four of Wands. Creativity, union, freedom. This person setting themselves free from their thoughts that might be holding them back. And then this union happening in whatever way it needs to. Of course, take these as they resonate with you. But their daydreams are essentially just on these, and they're not very like unrealistic things in my opinion. They're just daydreaming about what they want to happen between the two of you and them building up the courage to get there with you. I'm just gonna give this 2 more shuffles to see if there's anything we're missing. I said 2, but I shuffled like 20 times. Oh my God, the Tower is the bottom deck energy again. There might be change, and the Four of Wands is, and the Six of Swords. Now, oh, and then we have the Star, and the Chariot, and the Mother Star, which for me is a very, 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 very positive card of the stars aligning, essentially. And it has the word yes on it as well. But look at how beautiful these cards are. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. This reading is not about this, but if I had to tell you what I felt as well about that. So if there is conflict in this situation, I feel like this person's daydreams are just resolving those and healing and feeling good and pursuing something with you, something very happy, something very rewarding, something stable emotionally. Maybe not location wise. I'm getting a very like traveler kind of energy from them, or like someone who just can't sit still. But might not be the case for everyone, of course, and I will just tell you the signs. I think I already kind of did, but we have Leo, Aries, and Libra, and Virgo. These could be significant. If you have any Earth in your birth chart, I think this person is very drawn to that side of you. Like whatever placement you have, that aspect of you might be very highlighted to this person. And if you don't have Earth placements, that's also perfectly okay. But that is one thing that's coming through as well. We have third house messages. We have air element communicating. This person definitely daydreams about just literally sitting down and talking to you and how that conversation would go as well. And building something with you, having you in close proximity to them, having you around them. We'll get one more card. Gemini energy could also be significant. We have Moon, Soul. This person wants to have a very, very deep conversation with you. They have they feel a lot for you, and they might have a lot of dreams about you, or like dreams that remind them of you. Like, I don't know, maybe they keep seeing your favorite flower, or your favorite animal, or your favorite place. Something like that. And I cut the deck and we have water element sensing, which is the Ace of Cups. This person has such sweet feelings for you. And they're very intense as well. I don't think they're used to feeling this way. Well, let's get some channeled messages from them. And we have Cancer and Pisces energy with the moon. Okay, we'll take the top three. Actually, we'll take all of them. I don't know why, but we're taking all of them because I realized all of them flipped. We have, I want to reach out to you. My energy is focused on something else. I can't give to this connection right now. I'm trying to be logical about this. I don't want to get hurt. I want a new beginning. I didn't even see these, like the rest of these, but I felt called to take them, and I see why now. We have, I still have some lessons to learn, and I am not ready to make a decision. And we have, I need more time, as well as this one that flipped, which is, I think you are inspirational. They absolutely do. I can confirm. What messages will come through? I feel like I'm not shuffling. Oh, okay, that one fell out. We'll take you. Is there anything else that wants to come through? Okay. I am not strong enough. Yes, you are. I'm not ready for us to end. I never will be. They still ask about you if their friends knew about you. I'm hearing therapist as well for some of you. But if they're friends, family, you are full of light. Yes, light source. That whole thing at the beginning of the reading. I'm trying to numb my emotions because I think when they think about you, they get really distracted. Please try to understand. And that doesn't mean they're able to numb their emotions either. I want to reach out to you, but I'm scared of your reaction. I know I messed up. I need to heal from the past. Yeah. Where do we put this? And we have, it's still very painful. If there was a separation here or a conflict, I don't think this person's over that. I cut the deck and we have perfect match. I feel so called to take it. We're gonna do it. I don't think that's ever come out before either. So I don't know what it says, but we will read it, unless you're already reading it now. But I'll read it too. What advice wants to come through for my beautiful pile ones? Okay. Oh. Wow. Where'd you go? Okay. We have curiosity. And I'll get one more. Okay. So, perfect match. Congratulations, you've gotten your and everyone else's wish. This is an auspicious sign that a healthy, authentic relationship is either here or on its way. This is the sort of relationship where you don't have to compromise, settle, sell out, or otherwise be a non-you. This is a relationship anchored in truth and love that neither party will have to hide their farts from. Smells like a special duo. Integrity. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity. Emanating from this core is the knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am or what I want for anybody. I can live a life that doesn't include settling, unless I want to settle, in which case settling would be my idea of perfection and would cease to be considered settling. Ugh, paradoxes hurt. And we have a curiosity. Meeting new people, I remember what a treasure trove of opinions, interests, and stories they are. But these treasures will only be unlocked if I embrace my curiosity. So I'll be curious and you be interesting. Deal? I'm hearing key to my heart. But yeah. This is all I have for you, my beautiful pile ones. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, there could be a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye. Hello, my beautiful pile twos, and welcome. So in today's reading, we're looking into what the person on your mind is. I almost said fantasizing. What the person on your mind is daydreaming about you, and we will be getting oracles, tarot, as well as channeled messages. There is a very sexual energy here. I have to point that out right off the bat. Whether you have been intimate with this person or not, I do feel that you are someone that they fantasize about being intimate with. Or maybe if you have been intimate with them, they might be going back to those moments a lot in their mind and in their daydreams. But let's see. So we have solar eclipse, and I'm pretty sure this card came out maybe again in pile 2 in the last reading I did. I'm not sure if it was pile 2 or not. But yeah. We have number 9, communication. This person might feel cut off from your energy. I would be surprised if there is a lot of communication here or a lot of positive communication right now. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. I do feel that this is someone who represses their true feelings. I do think they care about you. I do think they have deep feelings for you that they might be too scared to embody, they might be too scared to accept, to fully recognize, to fully realize, or to tell you about. It feels like they might come off very guarded if you are in contact with them, or if you're in no contact. They feel cut off from your energy in some way. And this might be because there were a lot of undercurrents in this situation. I'm really drawn to like this face and this wolf coming out here as well, because wolves for me can signify like, you know, like a lone wolf. And that's why I feel that this person feels a little bit cut off from your energy or a little bit lonely without you. And I think especially at night, they think about you a lot. They might think about intimate moments you've had, or they might think about the possibility of having intimate moments with you. Because it feels like intimacy is being really highlighted to me. This person might feel very comfortable being physically intimate with you. Maybe that's more of their comfort zone for them. And they might be someone who kind of expresses how they're feeling and what's going on with them through more physical interactions. This doesn't have to be the case for everyone, but they don't seem like a person of a lot of words or a lot of like straightforward words. They might be very confusing to interact with at times, or they may not have been their true authentic self with you, at least in the way that they express themselves. You may have seen them though, and I feel that you've seen this person in more vulnerable moments. And I think they feel a sense of comfort with you that they may not feel with other people very often. And I think they daydream about having that comfort again a lot. But I still am getting this energy of them being a little bit more guarded still, maybe not feeling fully comfortable to open up, maybe not feeling fully comfortable to be very honest. They may not be very receptive right now either. It feels like they're in a confusing energy, both towards you and both within their own energy. But they're very, 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 very attracted to you and very drawn to you. I feel like they think about your body a lot as well. And they daydream about being physically close to you and being able to touch you. I'm seeing someone like draw patterns on someone's skin. So that might be something that they did or something you did to them. It's like they may have snapshots of little moments, memories that they have ringing in their head that they kind of think about a lot. And if you haven't been in an intimate situation with this person, or you haven't been that close physically, it might be that they're just daydreaming about the possibility of these, where they can feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more protected. It feels that around you they might feel protected from the outside world, but it's almost like, again, there is another layer of something there that they may not feel comfortable sharing with anyone. This doesn't have to be like a big dark secret or anything, but I think this is just someone who has some difficulties opening up to people, trusting people. They may be carrying trauma in that way. They may have been betrayed in their past, or they may have
experienced this in another connection. They may have seen this in their parents, their caretakers, their family home. Because this does feel like someone who kind of just looks out for their own self, or they've developed and maintained that mindset in their close relationships. I'm hearing forget-me-nots, forget-me-not. They definitely, like, you have made an impact on this person for sure. No matter how long this connection has been, no matter what's happened here. And their daydreams seem to mainly be around intimacy and comfort and being like physically close to you. But I want to clarify with tarot so we can get a little bit more details around this person's daydreams. Okay, we have Temperance, and we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm really sorry if you can hear the sounds coming from outside. It's just people passing by. Ooh, okay, we'll take those. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. We have the Moon. They may have been very triggered by this connection. And they may have lashed out from an emotional space as well. They may have lashed out at you. I do feel that they did something wrong, or something that really may have hurt you, or something that really may have affected you. We have the King of Cups as well. We have the Three of Cups. They daydream about things being like lighthearted and happy and enjoyable again, because I don't think they're enjoying wherever they are or whatever they're doing right now. We have the Devil in reverse. There's definitely a sexual energy here. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Bondage might be a thing as well that is coming through. Is this an 18 plus reading now? Because I said that. It feels like, can we clarify? Okay. I saw the Guru, which is the Hierophant in this deck, but it went back in. We have the Seven of Swords. They may have had the opportunity to come clean or to be fully open and vulnerable and honest with you, but they may not have taken it. Because that's coming through, because I saw the Hierophant and then it just like was like, nope. And then we have the Seven of Swords come out instead. But I think you see through this person, or you know them on a very deep level, or you know them more than other people have gotten to know them in the past. And it feels like I'm hearing sweet nothings. They might daydream about like seeing someone whisper in someone else's ear, like just a close-up of that. So I do think there is like a certain level of fantasizing about opening up to you, like telling you about what's been going on with them, being real with you. But then I think there are so many other fears or so many other factors involved that they can't really do that. There might be something secretive about this connection. For some of you, this person might be in a relationship, but you would already know about this. Like, that doesn't feel like the secret part of this situation. But that won't be the case for everyone, but there might be other people involved for some of you, or just factors this person wishes weren't there, or this is an energy of wanting to get away with you from everything else, daydreaming about a getaway with you, getting away from reality and daydreaming about this situation with you where nothing else really matters and nothing else can touch you, and you're just safe in your own bubble. I think they daydream about you a lot at night. They think about you a lot at night. We have the Hanged Man as well. And bottom deck energy is the Lovers. So for some of you, this person might literally feel blocked from you. You may have blocked them, or there might be a situation that prevents them from being around you. Or for some of you, you just may have like stopped being receptive to this person's energy. I do get that they definitely feel cut off from you in some way. They daydream about kind of being nurtured by you as well, or you giving them that feeling of safety. Like putting their head on your chest. Is there anything else that wants to come through? We have the Seven of Wands, but they're still very guarded. I think in their daydreams, in the daydream version of you, they might be very open with you. They might even have conversations with you in their head where they tell you things they haven't told anyone. But when it comes to interacting with the real you, with you in person, they might still hold back, or they might not be entirely honest, or they might not have they may not show up as authentically as they do in their daydreams about you. I want to get some more oracle cards to clarify. Pile twos. We have Leo, I will, number 17. They daydream about having you all to themselves. There is a little bit of a possessive energy here, I feel. We have healing as well. This is again the number 8, and then this also adds up to an 8. So the number 8 could be significant, or Leo energy again could be significant. And I just dropped a card. They might daydream about you changing your mind about them, especially if there's been a conflict and you've like called them out or something. They might daydream about your forgiveness. We have Cancer. I also saw this a couple of times while I was shuffling. This person might feel like things are going backwards a little bit in this connection, or like they are going backwards back into their patterns or their comfort zone, something of that sort. Again, with this Cancer energy, this for me is a repetition of what we had at the very beginning with the full moon in Cancer. I think this person has repressed their feelings for you a lot, or they've had to repress their feelings for you a lot. And I think it's been more painful for them than they've let on. Because I can tell they have a lot of complex feelings for you, but it's like they either need to keep it a secret, or they're too afraid to tell you, or it's a mix of those two things. Or maybe it's a mix of more things, more factors, more things on the line. But there is a very strong attraction towards you, a very strong pull. All right, I want to get some channeled messages from this person now. To see what they would say to you, if they could say anything at all. I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I don't think I can make you happy. I am so attracted to you. I don't know how to express myself. Ooh, that was way too many. That's again way too many. What messages? Oh, we have I feel stuck that apparently flipped over, but I didn't see. So again, yeah, there is something keeping them stuck, or like pressuring them maybe for some of you. We have I am emotionally unavailable. You have the most beautiful mind. So much white. For some of you, this person or someone may have ghosted someone. I find it really difficult to open up to people, and I am not sure about you anymore. And another one that came out is I had a dream about you last night. There is so much white. This person may have been very unreadable towards you, like very blank or very guarded. What messages want to come through for my pile of juice, please? Okay, well, we had one that fell to the floor. I'm a better person because of you. I understand if you want to move on. And I still dream about our future together. Let's get you some advice. I actually want to use the other Affirmators deck as well for this pile. I'll just get one card from this one and then, all right, that's our card. Oh, all right, and we have 2 here. Vitality. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Open-heartedness. I know that life and the people living it can be an absolute bummer sometimes, but I promise not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. If I let negative experiences turn me sour, then the jerks win. So I'll move on with an open and hopeful heart, if only because I hate losing to jerks. Magic. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with holy crap, that's unbelievable. If you have felt very unlucky in this situation, or things didn't turn out the way you wanted, I see your luck changing. I don't know what situation this is in, but that's the message I'm getting from these 3 cards. And I'm also hearing don't settle for anything less than what you want and what you deserve. But yes, this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile 2s. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, there could be a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s, and welcome. So we're doing something a little bit more lighthearted today, hopefully. So we are looking into what the person on your mind is daydreaming about you, and we'll be getting oracles, tarot, some more oracles, and channeled messages to clarify. So to start off your read, oh, I remember we have 4 and we have 4, believe. And then we have take time to breathe out. This person is daydreaming about building foundations with you. If you're not in a committed relationship with them already, that's what they're daydreaming about. If you are in a committed relationship with this person, and with this energy, I could very well see that be a thing. They're dreaming of leveling that up. If you don't have kids, they could be dreaming of kids. If you are in a committed relationship, they might be thinking of moving in. That seems like moving closer to you, being more connected to you. That's what this person seems to be daydreaming about. And I think they do believe that these things will happen. It doesn't feel like they're just off in dreamland daydreaming about things that are not real or that can't be real. It's like they actually have the belief that these things are possible as well. So you could be on good terms with this person, or if you are in no contact or something of that sort, it could be because they could feel that this is possible because you share a very special, a very strong bond with them. There might be a lot of synchronicities around this connection, or they might just feel very, very connected to you, like things just align when they're with you or when they're around you. I feel called to say for some of you, you may not have met this person physically, and if that's the case, they definitely daydream about meeting you in the physical, like meeting you physically, flying to see you, going on a date with you, whatever it might be in your situation. But this is something very grounded, something grounded in reality as well. And they are daydreaming about peace. They are daydreaming about lazy days with you. They're daydreaming about doing just normal, everyday things with you. That's what I'm getting from this. This is someone who really cares about you, who has a lot of strong feelings for you. To the point where it might make them dizzy, because as I was saying that, I felt like this kind of dizziness come in and then out. This person is excited. They are daydreaming about things that they want. And there are some similarities with pile one a little bit. So if you're in a little bit of a more rocky situation, I would recommend maybe checking pile one out as well if you felt drawn to it. But if not, no worries at all. Because I also just realized that I saw the number 3 in my mind's eye at one point while shuffling for pile one, but the card came out. A card came out with the number 3 on it. But anyway, this isn't about pile one. This is about you, my beautiful pile 3s, and the person on your mind. So this person's, I mean, I don't even know what to say. This person's just really into you. They're just really into you. For some of you, this person might be daydreaming about creating something with you, whether this is art, whether this is a business, whether this is a home, whether this is babies, whatever this might be. This person's definitely, there's something about creativity here for sure as well. Making something physical, as well as building on the bond that the two of you share. This is such a beautiful energy, and I'm really happy this came out. But I want to get into your tarot immediately. I mean, this is pretty straightforward for me. But we'll see what details want to come out in the tarot. I'm hearing the sentence, "Welcome to my life." So for some of you, this might be someone that you met recently, or someone that you reconnected with recently, or someone that is fully accepting you into their life. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Fool in reverse, which makes me feel that this person is not around you a lot physically, maybe. We have the Hermit in reverse as well. They are definitely daydreaming about feeling less alone or less isolated. So maybe there are obstacles, physical obstacles for some of you, or just some final things to figure out to take the next step in this connection, because it feels like currently they are not exactly where they want to be with this situation or where they'd like to be. And I see them daydreaming about where it is that they would like to be at with you. We have the Hierophant. I was just gonna say, which for me seems like a higher commitment or investing more. For some of you, this person, if you are in a relationship with them, they might be planning to propose to you. You didn't hear that from me, if that is a thing for you. But that's another thing. Ooh, that came through. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, for some of you, this person's definitely at a distance. You might be from different cultures, different places. You might just live in different places. They may have gone away for work. You may have met online. Something like that. And they dream about closing that distance between the two of you. For some of you, this might be an emotional distance as well. Maybe things have been a little bit wonky, a little bit not that great. Or maybe it just feels like there are just some details maybe to figure out. Not about how they feel for you, but more so about how to make this happen. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming out as well, this person is daydreaming. They're daydreaming. I can't speak. I'm so excited. They're daydreaming about their luck turning and happiness with you. And I'm really drawn to the Cancer energy here for some reason. I can't look away from it. And again, that gives me family energy, comfort, safety, holding you close, all of these things. I think they feel so magnetically drawn to you, and they may not even be able to explain it. We have the Ace of Swords. They want to promise, like they daydream about, this person might daydream about like promising you things and following through with these promises. These are just very wholesome, very wholesome daydreams. And we have the Ace of Wands. Definitely a level up or a new beginning. That's what they are daydreaming about. And if they haven't been able to show you how much they care about you yet, or they haven't been able to fully make this situation happen, that's what they're daydreaming about coming clean, about how they really feel, how they really see this connection. I want to get some more cards. I want to know more. So I want to stay in this energy a little bit longer. Oh, I just grabbed my own hair. Okay. Okay, well that, everything flew away. And the one card that flipped is Patience. And oh, there's another one. I can't see which one that, oh, it is Success. This person may have been waiting patiently to get an opportunity with you, or to get an opportunity to realize their dreams with you, to level up this connection, to make something like, I'm making you all the promises, but I'm hearing it to the melody of the song Promises, but it actually says like, I made no promises. But this person wants to make you all the promises, or they daydream about that. For some of you, this person's definitely daydreaming about a wedding. Even if this is someone new, they might be someone who like, look at that. I can't make this up. Happiness, this person is daydreaming about companionship. We have leadership as well, and taking initiative for sure. I think you inspire them. I think you've been some kind of guiding light to this person, or you will be, or they see you as someone that has a lot to teach them, a lot to show them. And it does feel like they're daydreaming about an opportunity to just be with you. Like it's really that simple. I think it's really that simple. And we have Focus. So I do think they think about you a lot. I do think they just have you in their thoughts very, very often. I'm hearing you keep them warm. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but apparently that's a thing. And we also have Security coming out. So maybe, yeah, you keep them warm. You keep them secure. You make them feel safe. I'm just in awe of this energy. Like, what is this? And okay, let me give you the signs. We have Aries, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. These could be significant, but they don't have to be. And now we get more oracle cards. I actually use a different deck for you than I did for the other piles for some reason. But I was gonna get you extra oracle cards anyway. Please don't tell the other piles. I just saw Mercury Mind, which is the Magician in this deck. Like, that's the tarot card it represents. So the Magician for me is about making things happen. We have Taurus, I have, which is the Hierophant card. This person is daydreaming about honesty, loyalty, and I think they smile a lot when they think about you as well. We have Leo, I will. They're just daydreaming about the things that they will do or the actions that they want to take. You've definitely secured your place in this person's heart. And we have I believe. Yeah, they have every belief that this will happen. For some of you, this new beginning might come after an ending. We do have the 8th house come out. And we also have Jupiter Abundance, which is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a double Wheel of Fortune, which is a really good sign if I've seen any good signs. So, okay, let's get some channeled messages as well. I do have to say, though, with the Fool in reverse and the 9 of Cups in reverse, this person might have a slight undercurrent of, like, I know I can do this, but can I? Like, there might be a little bit of, you know, just normal doubt. Sorry, I just dropped a bunch of cards, so I just wanted to go get those. What would okay, we have I love our friendship. This is companionship energy and not this person friend zoning you if you are in a romantic connection with them. There is so much I want to say to you. They definitely love talking to you. I have faith in this situation. We have I'm scared. Whatever this person's daydreaming about is something big or something very important to them. And I think it's a very natural reaction to be afraid to take a step like this. And I just dropped another card. This person might be wanting to take a leap of faith or something they perceive as a leap of faith towards you. And they might be daydreaming about that as well. Or like the look on your face when, oh my god, I just saw. I don't want to give too much away. Okay. We won't poke too much, pile 3's person. Okay. I just dropped literally almost all the cards, but there's a bunch that flipped, so we're taking those. We have I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I really care about you, and you are my sunshine. We also have music that got stuck on the table here, and the rest just went away. I'm not going to waste time collecting those right now since we already have the messages we need. All right, let's also get you some messages in the message bag. Is there
anything that wants to come through. For my pile 3. Okay. I caught myself before I dropped half the bag. One thing I'm getting as well is, for some of you, this person kind of pursuing these daydreams might mean giving up on something else that they really, really love. Like a specific location, a specific career. So they might be a little bit on the fence around that. Maybe that's kind of the energy. We need time apart. There is no one else like you. I left you before you could leave me. This energy for me only applies, of course take it as it resonates, but this only applies for me if this is someone that you have had a past with and there was a separation. Because this feels like someone that needed to work on their healing, someone that needed to maybe unlearn some patterns, some beliefs they had around their own self. And if you are in separation right now, I think this kind of is like a tiny little explanation around why they may have needed to take time apart from this situation, or why they understand that it was necessary to take time apart. And they don't need to have initiated a separation. You could have also been the one to initiate a separation if that was the case. But I do feel this is representative of this person kind of wanting to be ahead of things, wanting to be on top of things, and not really wanting to be caught in the flow of things too much. They might be a little bit controlling sometimes, because they do feel like someone very ambitious to me. So it might be that they like being on top of things. So that's how I'm picking up on this energy. But of course, take them as they resonate with you and leave the messages that don't. And now we move on to the advice. And this can also apply if what I said about this person maybe needing to let something else go to pursue what they're daydreaming about applies to you. If that is your situation, it could be that this person needs some time to fully make up their mind around these daydreams and why they want this so much and all of that stuff. We have compliments. I know how good it feels to get a compliment, so I give that gift to others. I'll find a nice compliment for everyone I interact with today, even if I have to think really hard about it. In which case, I can follow up by complimenting myself for solving such a compliment puzzle. Wow, I'm skilled. For some of you, this person's love language might be like words of affirmation, or it might be yours. That is one thing that's coming through. Reliability. I am reliable. When I say I'll do something, I take whatever that something is seriously. This applies to all commitments, even the ones that may have seemed small and insignificant to a less reliable me. From now on, flaking is just for dandruff commercials and cereal factories. This person may have been flaky in the past, or you might be having doubts about whether they're reliable, but I think their intentions are genuine. Whether they follow up on these intentions will be different for your situation. I do feel there's a wider range of situations here in terms of the semantics, in this pile especially. So yeah, we also have perspective.
What does a hawk see when it flies over your house? Besides the family of mice living nearby that you don't know about, what will your current problems, conflicts, complaints look like when you're 80 years old and you gaze back on the timeline of your life? In this moment, you're being given the gift of clear perspective, of knowing that in the end, everything is going to be probably much better than okay. Think large enough and even big issues become small. Become an 80-year-old hawk and you're really onto something. This person might have the tendency to blow things out of proportion for some of you, or this might be you as well. That's another thing I'm getting from the advice. Let's see, I'll actually give this 2 more shuffles to make sure there is nothing else we're missing. And yes, this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile 3s. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, there could be a message for you in another reading or in another pile, so if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care, and bye.